Painting ads and rhetoric. South Carolina's primary election day almost here. There's still a lot of questions about which candidates will get their party's nomination when Tuesday's voting is finished. I talked to political expert John Brisini about a variety of those races, starting with the toss-up for governor.
Does that gubernatorial nomination boost from President Trump mean to Pamela, that from the numbers that you're seeing and what you're hearing on the ground?
So that's interesting to see how that endorsement played out, because you can't talk about the endorsement and then not talk about the final part in the social media post where the president talks about the potential, or at least some of the conversations with nominating Henry McMaster Jr. as lieutenant governor Evatt's running mate right now. Typically in South Carolina, we don't like nepotism. We don't have a tendency to reward dynasties. And if you look at the polling that has come out since the endorsement was released, there was no huge bump that's been baked into any of those numbers. If there were going to be a large bump for the lieutenant governor in that race, we would expect to already see some of those numbers if there was going to be a big gain, and we're just not seeing those type of advantages right now, at least in the polling that we're looking at. The averages that we're seeing coming out of all of the polls show the race to be tight. So we can, out of that, just embrace the fact that it's really almost anyone's to lose.
Forgotten races on the other side is, oh, by the way, we still go to November and the Democrats will get a chance to be the governor as well. Jermaine Johnson, Billy Webster getting a push from Bill Clinton. Does that mean much anymore to a lot of people?
Billy Webster capturing endorsements, the backing of a lot of the more establishment Democratic candidates. But as far as the new wave, the new trend, the new generation, Democratic politics, it's hard to talk about that, not talk about Jermaine Johnson being really the face, being the driver of a lot of that. And if you really do look at who a lot of the, again, grassroots networks are supporting, and that's Jermaine Johnson. So again, like the other race, we'll certainly see how that plays out leading into Tuesday. Billy Webster has certainly dumped a lot of personal money into that race to help to get his name out, to help to create a profile. But by and large, a lot of voters, even Democratic voters who have not been around Democratic politics for decades, maybe generations, don't know who Billy Webster is.
Is it a semi-foregone conclusion that Annie Andrews takes that nomination, or does Mr. Brown actually have a chance in that one?
So it's hard to see where, again, Dr. Andrews is not the front runner over Brown in that particular race. She's got the insight of having run before, albeit in the first congressional district. She's got a wonderful story. Again, certainly is unique. Being a pediatrician, understands really what folks are going through on the first line. And plus, she's been hitting against Lindsey Graham right now for quite some time. So I think that voters, or at least Democratic voters, already link the two of those as sort of competitors against one another. Senator Graham certainly has the advantage of being a longtime incumbent senator, certainly has amassed his own war chest, has got name recognition, really certainly across the state. He's got national name recognition, international name recognition. You can't begin to discount that, but with that also does carry a lot of baggage. There are certainly issues that he's come out on both sides of. Some folks don't like his support of President Trump. Some Republicans don't like some of his politics. If, again, that gets into a runoff, I'm not saying he does not pull that out. He certainly probably does carry the advantage, just being an incumbent United States senator.
Now, for more with John, we'll have that on our WSAV Plus app, as well as anything else you need on our website. That's what I was looking for. WSAV.com/